Kal Halayim La Yahal Bashimi Hawashai Bahashim Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of GMS. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there teaching the truth and sincerity, subscribing to the Millstone Doctrine. And it's really the truth doctrine. The 100% truth doctrine. Because you ninjas don't like to hear stuff like that. Matthew 19 and 24. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh. Let's look up that word rich man. Plausios. Plusios. A wealthy, abundant in material resources. So that's the real wealthy. You don't need Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And I had a dream, I didn't want to mention it, about a specific man. And this dude was sitting on a throne. And how the fuck I got into his court, I don't know. I think it was astral projection, because I was deep in my sleep. Woke me up at 4 a.m. in the mother loving morning. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say his name because, he insulted me in that dream. I guess it happened like this. So I was in his club. Yeah, in his club. You're probably gonna guess who it is. In his club, and he was sitting on a throne, and they had a stool type of thing, because he's tall. He's very tall, taller than me, and it was made of silver, and his seat was purple plush, and it looked like fancy, like it was just for him, like VIP status, right? And I was in there in my fucking work clothes, what I'm wearing right now, looking raggedy as fuck. It's a wannabe Pendleton. It's got a fucking hole on the left sleeve. I'm looking tore up from the floor up. I'm probably stinking, and I'm after work, and I don't know how I got there. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm there, and he's there, and I'm like lower than him but I'm standing up. And then he's asking me questions, and the Lord told him my Catholic name, okay, which kind of made me mad. And it was at that point where I woke up, because he said, and I don't know how he knew my name, but it was surreal. And he said, and how do you plan on doing all of that, Gerardo? And I said, look, and this is exactly what I said. I said, look, I was going to tell him my name is Kwak Kukulkan. And he didn't want to hear it. He didn't want to hear my name, because my name was given to me by the Holy Spirit. I'm Kwak, your brother Kwak the Thorn, to my enemies. And I guess I'm explaining the kingdom to this man. And, the final, it must have been astral projection, because I was there talking to him for hours. But the only thing I remember telling him is, look, I'm going to have all these women. And that's what made him mad. That's what made him mad. Because those were his women. And I didn't know. And how I got there must have been, a chariot picked me up and took me there, because he was privy. So what that means is he knew I was there. He knew I was a messenger of God. He knew, but he fucking called me by my Catholic name, and that fucking pissed me off. And I tried to shake his hand, but he walked away from me, and that made me fucking mad. And that's when I woke up. Now the reason I woke up, if I'm in the dream world, you best believe I got them laser beams. Let the shooting begin. Oh boy. So I woke up, And I thought, man, he wasn't having it. It's hard for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven. It's hard. Y'all ninjas don't want to hear it. You don't want to suffer. Because you already suffered enough, I guess, for you. But, man, and, well, I guess we're friends. But he has a very harsh way of treating his friends. He didn't kick me out or anything. He allowed me to stay, but I didn't want to stay. I woke up and I got the fuck out of there. So, man, if you're watching this and you had the same fucking dream, make mention of it. That's called the Holy Spirit. You have to make mention of it. Man, I'm fucking pissed. I'm pissed, Andy. Fuck. And I just finished watching Wakanda Forever, and I was watching this man, Tlacultucan. Man, he was in the right spirit, man. He was in the right spirit. I love that movie. He was in the right spirit, man. And to be a god, you have to plan things in accordance. Like, I'm just a pawn. I'm just a chess piece. I'm a pawn. But I'm the most fucking powerful pawn you ever fucking seen. And although I'm expendable, it's not that easy. I'm getting all mad and shit. Oh, shit. Because that dream was real. I don't know how the fuck I got there. Because I was explaining to him something about the kingdom, the beautiful things, and then he crossed me, and then I explained the awful things. But it's like so vivid. This is not a regular dream, brothers. This is a vision. Because of my dreams, I usually forget them. I can't forget this one. This one, I could talk about it all day because it was a vision, man. I'm hyped up. So a rich man will not be able to enter into the kingdom, man. None of them will. Unless they already are in the kingdom. That moon is so beautiful. The moon is out there and it's looking fantastic. It's looking lovely. Full moon in the middle of the morning. It looks beautiful. It made me calm now. So the spiritual things are not attractive to these rich men. They're not. Even though they came from humble beginnings, it's not attractive to them. Man. I must have flown in because this dude doesn't live in the United States. I say he was altered too, which means I must have just appeared out of fucking nowhere. So if this was a two-way dream, that's fucking awesome. But if it's just a one-way dream, it's just to tell me, look, don't even preach to these rich folks. Don't even preach to these rich folks. Cast not thy pearls unto swine, for they will trample them under their feet, and render you likewise. Dang. Anyways, that's the extinction of your line. Oh, sorry. Because any rich man, look at these elites, and this rich man was an Israelite. These rich folks, these elites, they already know. And they will not accept it. They will not accept that, someone switch sides. Dang, man, the moon is beautiful. One day I'm going to be standing on the moon. And when you lie, you know that it's a lie. And I don't feel that that's a lie. I feel like I'm going to be standing on the fucking moon one day. Just looking at the earth. I guess that doesn't, appeal to a rich man. Because a rich man already has a lot of power, right? He's already done a lot of things. Rich man traveled to outer space, confirmed that the earth is round. The rich man knows about the UFOs, but he doesn't know that they're angels. Or maybe he does know that they're angels, but he's just afraid of them. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. So when you're doing stuff like telling people, you're telling people to become rich, that's the only way to get saved, that's a lie. It is in an earthly mind. But if you can't see the spiritual, which, I'm privy to the spiritual realm. Sometimes I see shit. Like that pink fucking balloon on Friday. I don't know where the fuck that came from, and I don't know if my theory is right. But in Germany, they released some balloons for some attacker. Pink balloons. And this pink balloon ended up here. I thought that was kind of creepy. And then I made a video of it. And one creepy guy, he looked like a goth guy. Well, that was his avatar, right? He said, "Bro, I just finished watching it." I'm making his voice sound like that. And I was like, damn, what the fuck do these guys know? And then one guy said, "It's just a balloon." And another guy started laughing. But I felt an eerie presence, and I went into attention mode, which is before fight mode. And I've been working my butt off and working out. I guess I'm losing my vision, but not really. Like when I read things, I should have brought my fucking glasses. Like when I read things, I really have to focus. Right? But that's an exchange, right? I can't have all my senses and then have an extra sense. Or could I? Or maybe I just need to put my glasses on so I could be in the Clark Kent state of mind, right? But anyways, Matthew 19 and 23, then said Yahushua unto his disciples, "Verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven." So, it doesn't have to be any rich man in that dream. It was a specific rich man. And the Lord told him my name, so, maybe it was a dream full of angels. Like, how I don't even want to say it, but in the Matrix, they have like different programs. Maybe that was a program, right? Maybe I'm overthinking it. But he knew my name. Knew my name. And he spoke like him. He acted like him. I don't think it was him because this dude was fucking tall as fuck. And when I went to go try to shake his hand, I extended my hand up to my face or higher than my face, and my hand was at his chest. So I don't think he was that rich, man. I think it was an angel because this angel was fucking tall. Well, anyways, that was my dream. The rich man will not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Shalom.